but then they're probably going to be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, so is being a doctor worth it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Sarah. Are you going to educate us now on some home skincare products?
Yeah, some devices.
Nice. And
the reason I picked this topic is because every time I'm on TikTok or like Instagram Reels, I keep getting these ads for like this laser mask.
Is it like a
It's like a laser mask. Yeah, I just keep getting them. So I was like, I want to know about these things.
Okay, educate us.
And so I found there's like a top 3.
A top 3.
Yeah, for these
These
devices.
are the most popular at-home skincare products being advertised on social media. So if you're on social media, maybe you guys have seen
you've
this.
probably seen them. And now, since I've researched them, now I just keep getting ads for all of it.
Oh my God, it's never gonna end.
It's never gonna end now. So if you could throw up the first slide. Yeah, so the first one
LED
is
light
LED
therapy.
light therapy devices.
Yeah.
And this is the first one that was advertised to me. And this is what started the whole thing.
Yes.
So these use wavelengths, different wavelengths of light to target various skin concerns such as acne, wrinkles, and hyperpigmentation. They are non-invasive and can be used at home to improve skin texture and tone.
I do know a little bit about these. We have some of these at our office, as a matter of
But they're
fact.
probably more efficient.
Yes, so anything that you get for at-home use that also has an application in a doctor's office is gonna be a lesser version of it.
Yeah.
But,
I think this is literally for daily use.
right, yeah, but if you are able to use it more frequently, because you're not having to go to the doctor's office to do it, I mean, there are some benefits to it.
Definitely. And we're going to talk about it. So the next slide.
All right.
The next slide is the most popular version of this. So this is from Dr. Dennis Gross Skincare. So these are the devices.
So this guy made his own light therapy devices?
And there's one for like your lips too.
Oh my gosh.
So the one down there, that one's like $4.55. I can't see that far, right?
Yes.
That's how much one of them costs.
Okay, yeah.
That's like the average that I found.
Wow.
But that's like the most popular one. And this is the one that's always advertised to me.
Okay.
Anyways, so you can see results from this in like 4 to 6 weeks if you use it daily. Obviously, it's LED light therapy. It targets those skin concerns we were just talking about, so acne, wrinkles, and hyperpigmentation.
Yeah.
It's at-home use.
Right.
So it's convenient. And you can see some results if you're consistent. So that means if you follow those instructions on the little manual thing, you'll be good.
How long did you notice, or did it say how long you have to use the treatment?
4 to 6 weeks.
No, like each time you use it, how long?
Oh, it's about, so all of these devices are going to run between 10 to 20 minutes a day.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just literally just enhance all health
so
on your face.
I know a little bit about that red light therapy. Yeah, I mean, it does what you say. It treats pigmentation. It goes to create collagen to help with wrinkles. You know, is it as good as a invasive therapy? No, it's not.
Right.
But I mean, is it better than doing nothing? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of research that shows that these are helpful. You know, they're definitely not miracle cures, and you know, if you use this thing with the thought that it's gonna completely correct some big issue, like you have a massive amount of wrinkles, you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
You know, that's made for people that are, you know, your age bracket, maybe my age bracket, where, you know, we're not kind of too far into the aging process, and it'll help a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I found too.
Cool.
The cons of it.
Oh, there's some downsides. Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're expensive. And if you don't use it properly, it's not going to be worth it.
Right.
So if you're not consistent, it's not going to work. Some people have sensitivity to those light, like wavelengths. So it's like if you buy it and you realize that you're like allergic to that type of wavelength,
or
then you
react
just
too
wasted.
strong.
Yeah. Because like I'm allergic to the lights and tanning beds. So like imagine if
Allergic how, like it gives you a sunburn?
It gives me like a rash all over my body. Yes.
Do you think it could be like some of the oils or something, or?
No, I never put any oils
I mean, it's like
on me.
ultraviolet light.
I don't know what it was.
I'm gonna have to like look into this.
I don't know if it was maybe because like my
I think
skin is
if
just
that
like.
did that, then the sun would do it to you. I mean, they are a little bit different. I think we talked about this. They're UVB.
Maybe it's just because my like the like sweat maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I will never do that because
Good, you shouldn't do that. It's bad for your skin.
I don't want to, yeah. And it's not going to provide like super dramatic results like you would see if you went to like a med spa like you.
Yeah, and something like that is for people who just want to do everything they can to keep their skin young, and they probably do other stuff, but they do this at home, in between other treatments.
So like what would you say would be what you could offer? If you're talking
about pigmentation, like in IPL
for acne, wrinkles,
yes.
and hyperpigmentation.
So for acne and hyperpigmentation, I would recommend IPL. So that's intense pulse light. We use the Cyton broadband light, which is like the brand name. I mean, I can tell you the thing works like a champ. Like if you have like age spots or like dark spots, or if you have vascular spots like little capillaries, it'll strip them off. I mean, just gone.
How many treatments? Just one or just like multiple a year?
1 to 3.
Okay.
1 to 3. But that light is very, very powerful. In fact, of all the machines in our office, it's probably the most dangerous because it can literally burn you, like give you real burns.
Would you say that the cost of that would be a little bit more expensive than the
no, not
product?
necessarily. I think the treatments for that are a few $100. I mean, and so you can like completely remove age spots and vascular spots with 1 or 2 treatments. I mean, my wife had some on her legs, and we took her up there one day and zapped them, and like they're gone.
Right. So that sounds like it would be more beneficial to just.
Yeah, I mean the IPL also will help you with wrinkles if you use it like as a maintenance, not a a treatment phase. But yeah, I mean, it starts to get expensive. If you were gonna do.
But like, if you're like trying to get rid of acne scars, it would probably be better.
So if you're trying to get rid of acne scars, I would recommend either a laser or like a Morpheus, which is microneedling. That's better. The IPL is good for getting rid of acne is caused by bacteria.
Right.
The IPL will kill the bacteria, which is the first step in getting the acne to kind of resolve. And then you come over it with, I like the laser for that because it resurfaces a lot. So if you have bad acne scar and you think that red light therapy is going to fix it, you're going to be sadly mistaken. It will not do it, period. You have to do something a lot heavier.
Right.
Which there are things out there. We have, I'll have to bring some pictures one day. We have some pictures of people that had pretty bad acne that we treated, and like it's amazing. Like it goes from like the deep pock marks to skin that looks pretty smooth.
Nice.
Yeah, but there's some commitment to that. You're committing to the money and the time to come and do it, but they do work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, to me, it sounds like I would probably go to you versus buy this.
Yeah, I mean it's just cost. I mean, you buy that machine, you can use it for years, right? For $400. If you're going and getting IPLs all the time, you're going to be spending more money. But yeah, at the end of the day, you get what you pay for, right? Yeah.
So Cindy chimed in. Cindy Hermann chimed in about I think the tanning bed conversation. She was saying that it could be like a fungus on the tanning bed.
Oh, sorry, Sarah, you have fungus.
Well, 18-year-old Sarah could have used that information.
Where were you?
She did say steer clear.
I was
15 years
like,
ago.
I always thought it was like, oh, it must be the spray that they're using.
It could be, yeah.
The chemicals.
That's what I was thinking when you said you got this reaction from a tanning bed. It's like it's probably some chemical or something.
It was literally only on the parts of my body that were so like my butt.
Oh yeah, there's definitely something they were cleaning with. Yeah. For sure.
Anyways, the next device.
Moving on to the next device.
Throw up the other slide. So the other one is microcurrent facial devices.
Okay, electrical currents.
Devices deliver low-level electrical currents to the facial muscles, stimulating them to lift and tone. They are designed to mimic the effects of a professional microcurrent facial treatment, helping to improve facial contour and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles.
Got it.
So, the product that is most popular for this type of device is a device called NuFace, and that's the next slide.
All right, let's see it.
And if you use that as, well, it's the little device.
Yeah, I see.
Those are the little starter kits. But if you use that device,
what are they running?
how it's
200. Got it.
How it's like instructed, you can see results in 4 to 8 weeks.
Allegedly.
So some of the pros are non-invasive, obviously. Noticeable results if used consistently. So that's another thing we keep hearing. And obviously it helps lift and tone facial muscles, easy to use, and can improve texture and appearance.
Yeah. So this would be akin to a product called M-Sculpt.
Okay.
Which I've been thinking about getting one of those machines. It applies like more like radio frequency energy to make your muscles.
Yeah, this sounds like it would be better if you want to fix wrinkles. This one sounds like it would be better versus that red light therapy.
Maybe. My question would be is, how effective it is, because I've used M-Sculpt when they brought one of the machines to my office here. They're trying to sell me this machine.
Right.
And so what the machine does is it stimulates your muscles so hard that you build muscle, and it also reduces fat. And I did a full treatment on my abs, because you can literally put this thing on you can get a 6-pack.
Did we talk about that for butts too?
I think you could do it on your butt too. Yeah, you can.
It was like another option besides a butt
but it gives you like
lift.
the more, flat muscular butt, not like the round Kardashian butt.
Right.
But I did a full treatment of M-Sculpt, and man, it hurts. Like it feels like I did 10 million crunches, because that's what you're doing, except you're just sitting there.
Yeah.
So,
that's one of the cons I think on here. I think mild discomfort.
Yeah.
Some may experience mild discomfort.
Right. So the question is how effective is it as an at-home treatment? Well, it's just like everything. I mean, if you use it every day, you're probably going to see some result from it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you expect that to, give you a facelift, you're going to be disappointed.
Yeah. I feel like it might make you look a little.
It could help.
Yeah.
It could help. It just would depend on how much it actually stimulates the muscles to work.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of data that shows that M-Sculpt works very well.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a much heavier treatment than that little guy, I'm sure. So
yeah.
But
cool. The cons of it are just like the other one, pretty much, is high initial cost.
Yeah.
So big investment and a big investment of your time.
Right, because you have to do it every single day.
May not provide permanent results.
It doesn't, for sure, because it's just like the M-Sculpt, you can get a 6-pack and then.
It's just like, because it's like electrically exercising your face.
Yes, that's all it is.
Yeah.
And so when you quit doing it, you'll keep it for a while. I mean, because when I used to work out pretty heavy, like I kept a fair amount for a long time, and it just gradually kind of goes away if you don't keep doing it.
And then it made certain to say limited effectiveness for certain skin concerns. So it improves overall skin texture, but in terms of deep wrinkles and like severe acne, it's not going to do anything.
Sure. Yeah, it wouldn't do much.
Yeah. So to me, if I think I would go for this product more for wrinkles versus the LED, just from researching it.
Okay.
But
that sounds
that's
reasonable.
just me.
Yeah.
I feel like the LED mask is more for like
probably pigmentation.
Yes.
Yeah, it probably will help build collagen if you use it enough.
Yeah, maybe. And then the last popular
What's the last one?
thing.
Ultrasonic skin. Oh, so a skin cleaner.
Yeah, so this is a handheld device, uses ultrasonic vibrations to exfoliate the skin and remove impurities such as dirt, oil, and dead skin cells. They are gentle yet effective at deep cleansing pores and promoting smoother, clearer skin. And the most popular one is this Derma Flash. They also sell those things. They're also really popular for selling those like things that like pretty much like shave your face.
Jade roller?
No. It's like, it looks like a little shaver.
What does it do?
It like shaves off like your peach fuzz. I don't agree with that.
Like a razor?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like it. It's called like dermaplaning.
Oh, dermaplaning. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really care for that. I think that's weird.
I mean, honestly, of all three things
No
you've
offense.
thrown up, I think probably that's going to give you the biggest bang for your
Yeah,
buck. If
and
you
it
can get like a
does.
really good cleaning,
Yeah.
I mean, that's good for
So
your
you
skin.
see results in 1 to 2 weeks with this product.
And it's going to make your skin look brighter. It'll probably shrink your pores. I mean, it'll have some benefits now.
I think it visibly, from watching the videos of it, it visibly actually does something. Like you can see it get your pores clean.
Yeah, and so I think that's great. Getting your skin really clean is always beneficial to looking better. And what do we have that's comparable to that? We have hydrofacial machines, which is a really, really aggressive version of that.
Yeah.
You'll have to come get one sometime at the office and see what you think of it.
Okay, because I've already got an appointment next week.
Oh yeah, come by. Yeah, but of course, you don't want to come. Well, there are people actually that come get hydrofacials regularly. I mean, because it's so good, for your skin. And it's kind of cool because on the hydrofacial machine, it'll show you what it collects, and it has like this little vial of like.
It's just like when you have like those, you pull those strips off your nose.
Oh right, yeah, I know.
That's pretty much what this thing does, except it's just like pushing it out with the vibration.
For at home, I mean, I think it'd be great to use that.
Yeah.
Honestly, of all the three, probably I like that one the best.
It literally, the only cons really of it are the time, but it's a learning curve. So the more you use it, the more like the better at it you'll get. So you just have to take some time to actually learn how to do it properly.
Gotcha.
But besides that, it really doesn't have as many cons as the other one. You might,
I would agree with that.
Yeah. But honestly, if like you were to buy like all three of these, I think that you would probably just like really have a beautiful face. Honestly,
I mean,
like if you were doing that every day, that would be really good for preventative measures.
As I've said, many, many times on the show, staying young is a rabbit hole.
It doesn't. Yeah.
How far down the rabbit hole do you want to go?
Yeah.
I mean, there are some great treatments out there that you can get at doctor's offices. There's some good treatments you can do at home. There's some things that aren't really treatments, like wearing sunscreen, having a good skincare regimen. If you do all of those things versus someone who does none of them, you're gonna look years younger than that other person.
Yeah, and then sometimes it just comes down to your genetics.
And that's a big one too. I mean, you're always fighting genetics, or your genetics are helping sometimes. But even with your genetics, you still can improve or not based on what you do.
Yeah.
And so. There's some great treatments out there. I think the at-home treatments like you're talking about are fine, but what people just need to realize is that you can't buy those things expecting that it's going to shave 10 years off your age.
No.
There are treatments that can do that,
but at a professional.
Yeah, but they're more invasive. Heavier treatment, bigger result.
Yeah, definitely. I would never be able to buy these products because I am not a consistent person.
No.
The only thing I have found that I am very consistent in is working out. I am not a consistent person. Like I do not like doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Interesting.
It's
like
just
the show. Oh, you seem to show up every week.
I know, but I don't it just seems so robotic to just wake up,
over and over. Yeah.
do this to my face, do this to my face.
Yeah, it's a routine.
It's just I don't know. For me, I would not be able to do this because I've actually bought a product for it's for your body. It's like a red light, different wavelengths for your body for targeting stuff. It's like this little round looking ball thing.
Do you think it works?
I don't know. I mean, I only used it probably 4 times because I'm like, I don't know.
You should make it next year's New Year resolution to use it for
I know.
6 months straight.
I was getting ready today, and I was curling my hair. I was blow drying it or something, and I saw the box, and I was like, and I pulled it out, and I looked at it, and I was like, I'm going to talk about you today.
It's like, why won't you use me?
Yeah, and then I put it on my bathroom counter, so maybe I'll grab it.
Remember it, yeah.
So yeah.
You'll have to let me know.
Maybe. It'll work.
Well, Sarah, thank you so much for educating us about those products.
Yeah.
It's fun to talk about them, and I do think that a lot of these products have some good application. It's just you have to be reasonable about the expectations with them. So, all right, I think that's all the time we have for this week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Please come back next week and see what we're going to be talking about on Nip Talk.